Charlottesville, Indiana. I'm Slider. We are here with Mr. Dick, and we have with us now. Go ahead, tell them who you are.
What's up? I'm Andy.
And I'm Dave from Crown Empire.
And how's Warped Tour going for you guys?
Unbelievable, man. Yeah,
Super tight.
We're on a bigger stage this year. Last year we were on a little smaller one, so that's really exciting. Getting a few more fans up there, and yeah, it's great.
Is this your second year?
Yep, year 2. Last year was our first. We were on the Ernie Ball stage the whole time. But yeah, we stepped up to Monster. We're super excited about it. So many good friends and homies coming out. It's been a really good time.
Where are you guys from originally?
Dallas, Texas. Yeah.
Oh, Dallas, Texas. Okay. And how did you guys get started? What kind of brought all you guys together?
It's kind of like a weird mishmash of people. Half of us actually met in high school, started the band early on, and then went onto YouTube and found our drummer and our guitar player from doing covers. They actually
Really?
Our drummer actually had his own following, bigger than our band. doing covers of Prada covers, tons of Ask Alexandria. He did one. Found them and asked them to join, and they did. They moved from Pittsburgh and Washington, came to Texas and made a band. And then Dave was from the local scene. We wanted him really bad, but he was busy doing stuff, and finally convinced him to join the band. And, this is our final lineup, and it's been, this is how it's gonna be.
So you guys just called these guys on YouTube and said, "Hey, come on down."
Oh yeah, their parents were stoked, I'm sure. Taddy was 3 years into college, doing safety science. He's actually like the smartest guy I've ever met, and was like, "Hey, 3 years in, I have to do this," and so far so good. So
How long have you guys been together now?
3.5 years, coming up on 4.
Coming up on 4 years?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool way to get people together, though. I mean, that's,
It's a good way of doing it for sure.
Yeah, we didn't have to post like a flyer or anything. We're like, hey, let's just look up awesome drummers, and what happened to work out.
Auditions at your time, right?
Right. When it started as just like the little group of friends, the way most bands start.
Right.
Yeah, garage.
The more serious you get more members.
Yeah.
So you got YouTube grew up in the same place?
Yeah.
Yeah, in the same area.
Coincidentally, I was in the Dallas area. So
Okay.
It was, just coincidence.
Yeah, Dallas is pretty big though.
Yeah, Dallas is huge.
Big music scene.
We did play you guys from like football and stuff like our high schools.
That's true. Yeah, no, we did kind of grow up around the same area.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Dallas is huge. I was stationed at Fort Hood for about 1.5 years and went to Dallas to all the clubs and stuff. And
It's
it's
a
huge.
cool place.
We could not hit all the clubs in a year.
Dude, it is insane. There's so many so big.
Yeah. So, how many albums you guys got up?
One right now.
You guys got one?
Getting ready to release our second.
Yeah, one full length, and this is gonna be our second coming out next month.
Okay, is that going to be a full length also?
Mm-hmm.
Now, how do you guys get it? A website?
We made a website portal that has all of our social media, tons of updates of us making the record, and all this exclusive content for people who want to sign up on thisistheresistance.com. Our album title is called The Resistance, Rise of the Runaways. It's a story that continues our last record about like a post-apocalyptic world of, the last record was kind of a loosely based story. It was just like, what would you do if like you had a couple seconds left on this planet with like the ones you love and stuff. So we kind of wanted to expand on it, and we basically made a setting, with a specific kind of sound, and took that, jacked it on steroids, and
Is the second one a little bit harder?
yeah, it's
Actually, it's both. It kind of goes in every direction that we had before. We have a song that's nothing but piano and acoustic guitars and pretty singing, and then we have stuff that's just like in your face, heavy. Yeah. So.
Yeah, it's always been us though. We've always had the ability to have a song with just straight piano. We have a song with nothing but cello and acoustic guitar too.
So who plays all these instruments? All of you guys, or?
For this specific record, we hired this guy who happened to live in New York. His name's Dave Egger. He's worked with like Beyonce and like Coldplay and stuff like that, and records strings for a lot of these bands. And luckily, we got him in at the right time, and he did us a huge favor and did it for cheap.
We write it all on the computer though. That's how.
Yeah, we write it all on the computer, but like you can tell the difference when it's real. It is insane. It's so cool.
So you guys got like a wide range of music interest to put out to people, don't you?
Definitely.
So you guys can have a very
Our crowd are so weird.
I was just saying, your crowds
you see 15-year-old girls are like, oh, they're so pretty, and like bros knocking each other out the back. And it's like, all within like it's 50 yards with one another. It's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Did you guys? Is that just how it came about, or
honestly, yeah?
Because you guys just, I mean, you say, hey, I want to try this, and you're like, okay, fuck.
Well, we kind of paved our path in the beginning. Like before I was even in the band, they wrote stuff that was like similar to like the style we're doing now. I mean, they had soft stuff, heavy stuff, you know, kind of with everything. So yeah,
That's how it turned out.
yeah, just paved the way that way.
Yeah, we didn't want to put ourselves in a genre. We don't really like try to pigeonhole ourselves. We're like always heavy all the time and always sick. Because we're not always like that. You know, we have songs for everything. Sometimes you're in a good mood. Sometimes, you know, you have regrets. Sometimes you're pissed off as fuck.
That's why I look at it as like a movie. They have parts in movies where the song is real upbeat and everything like that. And if it's like a horror movie, then there's a scary part. You know? Yeah, that's kind of how we like to do our albums. You know, you want it to be up and down and crazy stuff going on.
Yeah, definitely dynamic. We're all about theatrics, and we continue it on this new record. So.
Yeah. So after, obviously, Warped Tour comes to an end. What do you guys have after that?
We're going to Europe with Asking Alexandria, The Ghost Inside, and Secrets, and we're doing Europe and the UK, actually. And then right after that, we have a headliner in the US that we're doing.
Yeah, we just announced with our boys in Volumes. They've been doing really awesome. Check them out. Volumes, Ice Nine, Secrets, and Family Ruins.
I like it.
Dude, they're great, man. They've been really cool to us since day one. They're one of the first bands we toured with, and they've been nothing but super friendly to us.
Yeah, they're good. I was just out there. I was telling him, like, damn it, they ain't coming in today.
Oh, yeah. they're awesome, man.
Well, we're gonna see you guys again in Tinley Park because we're covering that too. So I'm hoping we can get some of the other bands because I mean obviously we can't get everybody in one day.
Yeah,
You know.
so many people.
Oh yeah, so many bands and people. So we're actually covering 3 stops of your guys' tours. So hopefully we'll be able to get more interviews in and get everybody because I mean that's what we're here for. We're here for all the bands to help you guys expand your listener base. So
Definitely. There's a lot of people who could use the exposure for sure. A lot of awesome.
Oh, there's so many bands out there that's just so great. I mean, they need the exposure, and I hope I told them, I said, if we can get you guys 10 more listeners, and then they can expand it. I'm like, that's fine, because that to us is what we're, here for. So, I mean, he gets a lot of bands from the Indianapolis area, so I mean, he covers Indianapolis real good. So I mean, it's just we have a lot. We have a DJ in England actually.
No shit.
Yeah, he goes on Monday. Well, mornings our time, but it's the afternoon his time. So. But yeah, if you guys go there, maybe I'll tell him to look out for you guys and get you guys an interview in England.
Yeah, that'd be great. Man.
So that'd be cool.
I love the UK. The UK is one of the coolest places I've ever visited.
That's what everybody keeps saying. Everybody says UK is just awesome.
It's cool to visit for sure. Dave hates it.
I just don't like the food there. No, it's a cool place. Everybody there is really nice.
Other bands were saying like it's real rock and roll friendly there. Like
it's like techno or metal, dude.
It's very old school too, though. The whole like punk scene is still really alive there. It's like so they go really hard. You should.
So you really got to bring out the hard shit when you go over there.
Oh, every time.
Yeah. So what do you guys, aside from when you guys get a break, between tours or what do you guys like to do? Movies? Sit back, relax?
Just that. I watch a lot of Netflix, and honestly, all I do is like fitness stuff.
Yeah.
I'm really into fitness. That's what I do. But I'm also like lazy, so it's kind of weird.
He's the most in shape stoner I've ever met in my life.
That's what I put it. Yeah.
But yeah, mostly normal guy stuff. Nothing really exciting.
You play a lot of video games.
I play a lot of video games. I hang out. I've got a lot of movies and stuff like that. But other than that, we probably just hang out with each other.
We're so normal. It's weird.
We're not that rock and roll. Like we get the persona, we try to be badass, and then like you go home and just like play with the dog or something.
My mom's kissing me on the cheek.
Same.
Yeah, we had a band in earlier. He goes, yeah, I live in my parents' basement. He said. He goes, I still live there. He said,
not nearly as cool as you think we are.
I'm rock and roll. Mom, I'm home. So what other kind of like? Tell us what kind of like offbeat bands you might listen to, or kind of music that maybe your listeners wouldn't expect you guys to be listening to.
I actually listen to a band that's on Warped Tour right now. I don't know if I consider a band. They're called This Fall Live. It's just like acoustic music.
Really?
Yeah, really soft acoustic stuff. 2 guys play acoustic guitars and beautiful voices. They're just incredible. So I listen to like that kind of stuff quite a bit.
I always throw these guys shout outs in every opportunity, but Echo Smith, those guys are super cool. They're like a brother and sister band. Like every single member is related. Their dad's their manager. Like their mom is on stage helping
indie pop rock.
They're like indie pop. They're super chill, like kind of like summer jam. You know, like something you would hear on the radio. It's like atmospheric a little bit. But I love watching them. It's like that's a fun set, and like everybody has a good time, and they're really nice kids too.
They really got the whole family involved.
Dude, it's insane. It's insane.
Oh yeah.
That's what I expected the twins to say. Oh yeah, my dad. Well, she said he drives a truck. Yeah, I mean
Oh, yeah,
it's
see,
some of them are.
exactly.
Oh yeah, I mean it's fun. So do you guys when you guys go home, do you guys just kind of hang out with the families when you guys go try
hang out with the family.
say, hey, we'll see you guys in 3 days or whatever. You know, when you guys split up for that.
Yeah, we'll split up. Honestly, we split up for like 8 hours and just be like, what are you guys doing? Just like hang out. Just like, all right. Because by the end of the tour, you know, you don't want to be around anybody ever.
At least for a little bit. But then again, we're all each other's best friends, so it's like, I don't have anyone else to hang out with.
Yeah. I can't wait to hang out with all my friends. Oh, wait.
Mom, I'm home here. What are you doing, man?
We definitely need a breakup by the end of a tour, though. Like, everyone just hates each other.
Yeah, everybody's
Well, I mean, you get on a bus, you come out, you get off, you play, you do the interviews, you get back on the bus, you go, and so
It's a loving hate, though. It's not like a bad. It's like brothers.
Yeah, at the same time, the hardest part of my day is getting up and like walking over here. Like, you know, like it's hard to complain. It's hard to complain.
like, dude, you farted on me.
Yeah. Oh.
It ends up just like smelly feet, just like piss you off by the end.
Honestly,
Dude, really?
I've gotten used to just there's shit all over the place everywhere and everyone. So, you know,
12 people in a tiny bus. So
Yeah.
It'll get to you.
Oh yeah.
So, okay, after Warped Tour, you said you're gonna go to Europe right away? Are you going like right after?
I think we had like 2 weeks in between.
Yeah, 2
Oh, okay.
A little bit of a break after.
And you're going with Dancing Alexander, you said?
Yeah.
That'd be fun. Those are good guys too.
Yeah, they're awesome.
They're fucking
We're really stoked
crazy.
because they're a lot bigger than us. I mean, we haven't been to Europe at all, so they're taking us out there for our first time.
Yeah, it's gonna be an amazing first time over there because it was 50% sold out before they announced any direct support.
Really?
Yeah. So like France, Belgium, the Netherlands,
And they're huge venues and stuff. So.
everywhere. We're doing
I
everywhere.
think it's gonna be some of the biggest shows we've ever played, honestly.
Yeah. Now, when you guys get up on the stage for something like that, is there a nervous energy that you guys have? Or you
To be honest, since we like kind of know, like we do our own thing every day, we just kind of get used to what you do on stage. So you're not really worried about what's happening out there. You know, I like to get them involved and stuff, but I don't think the bigger the crowd is.
No. It is sick. If you go out there and you expect a certain amount, and there's a lot more people out there, I'm not going to be upset about it.
Right.
It always kind of helps you though. Your adrenaline kicks in a little more.
Yeah, you're like, oh,
pumped
shit,
up.
yeah,
Gets
this
you
is
pumped
awesome.
up. It's just fun.
So when did you guys have that holy shit? This is real moment. When was that? Have you had that yet? Have you had that?
Oh, absolutely.
First
Oh,
tour,
we're really doing
first
this.
tour ever was we played Summerfest in Milwaukee, and there were so many Rascal Flatts was playing the same day and stuff like that. There were so many people in Milwaukee, and you know you didn't expect like a big crowd, but there were 5 or 6 bands from like tours that we've been doing across the paths, and it was that day, and the crowd was insane. We walked out, and looking back, it probably wasn't even that big. Probably only like 2,000.
It wasn't that big, yeah.
Yeah, but to us, we were just like, oh shit, like, this is insane, you know, and like, it really, like, I think at the time it was our first tour, and we, you know, weren't really used to, like, sniffing each other out, like, knowing how we would all react to one another for so long.
Yeah,
But
I think
that was a good moment. It was
Yeah.
leaving.
Yeah, I think mine was probably it was actually the next tour, the first time we went to the UK. It was with Pierce the Veil, and they had just put an album out, so the shows were massive. It was sold out almost every day.
Yeah.
And yeah, we went out there, and it blew my mind to like, cause I had just joined the band too. I was really fresh to the band, and we went out there, and they were singing like every word. And I was like, okay, these are kids in a different country singing our stuff. And I was like, okay, this is something. We're doing something right. So,
Yeah.
That's cool.
So,
Yeah, that's your oh shit, we're here moment type of stuff, ain't it?
Exactly.
And then after that, it's like you want more, don't you? You want more
Oh, yeah,
fans
I
to be
gotta
able to
taste
hear
the blood. Oh,
you.
yeah. Oh, yeah,
I mean,
dude.
thinking about it, it's like traveling as far as we did for people to know it. That was like the coolest thing, man.
Yeah, I mean,
being, like,
literally have not
deadlines.
been to this country in my life, and you
And they're singing your
yeah,
songs.
I mean, if that happens in Europe, I'll freak out because they don't even speak the same
I
language.
don't know what to expect. I'm scared. Like,
It's like, hey, and they're just like,
I know.
French. You're just like, "Alright,
They don't understand you.
whatever.
That's gonna be a good tour for you guys, though, being out there, but you guys, you guys are, really getting there. I mean, we hear, good things about you guys a lot, and the only thing is I need more music from you guys. So we got more music, whatever you you guys get. I don't know who does your managing or press releases, whatever, but whoever they are, tell them to send us shit because I mean, we're heard in over 30 countries. I just had Egypt and Saudi Arabia listen to us the other day, so
that's awesome.
So I mean, we get quite a few listeners out of other countries. So when you guys send us music, it's not just the U.S. So anywhere there's the internet, except for China and North Korea, we're heard. And you with your rice collection.
Yeah, I know. I don't even know what you call it, the rice collection. It looks like I'm a farmer, right?
It's one of those, Korean
Yeah,
farmer.
I feel like we're out in the field or something.
Yeah. All right, guys, I'll let you go and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Stick around here for a couple seconds, a couple pictures real quick.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, and we are here at Warped Tour 2014. You're listening to Asgard Radio.